Girl, look at that. Girl, this is so thick you can see it from the front.
Listen long enough, you can love me.
Hi ladies and gentlemen and everybody in between. I am back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It's another cozy night and get ready with me. Clink, 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 clink. I'm still drinking curdled vanilla milk and apple juice. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. No, I'm not pregnant. I just like how it tastes. It just tastes good. So basically on Cozy Night Ends, girl, I basically talk about hair and makeup and just mess. So how are y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing great. I spent all day inside. I think today's the first day of spring. I'm a little disappointed about that, but that's okay. If you're a spring girly, let me know down below because you my people, okay? I love spring. Spring is for curls and the girls. And shout out to the girls, okay? So for today's Get Ready With Me, we're gonna be working from the rooter to the hooters. We're not doing a full Get Ready With Me. It's just a little face, a little hair, and girl, just running our mouth, and that's it. But before we get into that, real quick, y'all thought y'all was gonna get away with it. I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question. Y'all just got through the door, but can you like and subscribe and hit the post notification bell just so you can see every single time I post, because I'm coming to you every single week with brand new wigs, personalities, girl, a new face. Girl, that's it. The new hair that we're coming with this week is, look, y'all know I love a good curly moment. I'm always gonna come to you with a good curly moment, and y'all didn't even know it looked like that from the back. Look. Girl, this is so thick you can see it from the front. And the great thing about this hair is that, babes, girl, look at that. You can wear the hair up, you can get it up off your neck, and of course I need to go ahead and get into where it's from, girl. I want to say thank you to Ashimary Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, girl. Grab a snack, pop a squat, because we're gonna get into this thing. For the skin, like I said, it's gonna be something very simple, and I do have new makeup products that I got from the cosmetic company store that we're going to be wearing today. First, let's go ahead and get into this hair, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into the face and the chat. So please keep on watching. So of course your wig is going to come in the Ashimary hair box, and inside that box you're going to receive gifts as well as your wig. Now the gifts that I received, there was a whole bunch of gifts. I don't think you'll get all of these: necklace, elastic band, baby hairbrush, a razor, the robe, girl, what else? But of course you get your wig. Now this wig is absolutely gorgeous. This wig is the Water Wave Invisi-straps Snug Fit 360 transparent lace frontal bleach knots pre-cut lace wig. Girl, they gave you a title. But look at how this wig is constructed. Like I said, it's a 360 lace frontal wig, so it has lace all the way around the head, so you're able to wear this wig up in buns in different types of styles without having to attach it to your sweaty neck, friend, because you know it's springtime. Your neck about to be sweaty. So it has these Invisi-straps, which are those clear little straps that you see in the back that you're able to pull in and to make the wig fit snugly onto your head, and so the lace isn't flapping in the back, so you're able to wear the hair up. Now, one thing about this wig is that it does come with transparent lace, and I already knew off bat, girl, transparent lace and me, we not friends like that. So I'm gonna need to add a little lace tint mousse onto the top. Now I used the More Crazy lace tint mousse. You can get it from Amazon. I'll go ahead and link it down below. I'm in the color medium brown. You saw that this wig also had a removable comb as well as a removable adjustable strap in the back. Those come in clutch, so your wig is super duper secure when you wear it. Now I'm a girl that needs to tack mine down, so we'll go ahead and tack this wig down later, but right now we're adding the mousse to make the lace look more like scalp, because transparent lace, it don't work for me, friend. It just always shows up on my skin tone, but it usually melts pretty well. So once I added the lace tint mousse onto the hairline, brushed it in and blow dried it and diffused it to get it dry, I added back the elastic band, and we just popped the wig back on so we can go ahead and flatten this hairline. I didn't mention that this wig has already been washed. We washed this wig with Pantene shampoo and conditioner, and the curls, the way they came out, friend, oh my God, they look amazing. The only thing about that is when you do wash your wigs, you do lose the hairline that the factory created, but you know, sometimes you need to wash your wigs, girl. I know that's the best way to do it, so that's how we're doing it from now on. Now I'm just going to reflatten this hairline because the hairline got a little wonky in the washing process as well as in the lace drying process. So we did that, and secondly, all we had to do is cut off this excess lace before we start to apply the wig. As you can see, on the sides, it was just a little bit too long. It was covering my ears. Girl, you can't walk out the door like that. Now to go ahead and apply our wig, we're gonna go ahead and use the Bold Hold Liquid Gold Gel Reloaded. This one I got from Amazon as well. Baby, it's running all over my forehead like it's running from the cops. I don't know what's going on. But it is a really, really good gel. I really do enjoy this gel. I enjoy the applicator. Like I said, I'll probably leave it in my Amazon storefront down below so you can go ahead and check that out. And I like to use my Red by Kiss fan to dry the gel because, side note, girl, I was using my blow dryer to dry down my gel. It was making my ears hurt because the wind was blowing into my ears. So I had to get a fan. And the fan is the best thing ever. It takes a little bit longer to dry, but girl, my ears are intact. So we're gonna do that all the way down both sides of the hairline, allow that Bold Hold to dry a little bit, tack it down, and it's really, really simple. It's really easy. And the one thing that I love about the Bold Hold gel is that although it doesn't dry fast, it does tack down. It gets sticky pretty fast. So the only thing about the Bold Hold gel, or just about me, girl, I don't know where to place it. Girl, my whole forehead could be a fly trap. The whole thing be sticky. So I have to use some apple cider vinegar to remove the gel because I don't use alcohol on my forehead, girl. I like my forehead. So I'm going to go in with the More Crazy Mousse again in the medium tone just to conceal some of that lace because I think the Bold Hold does leave a little bit of a white cast if you touch it too early. It gets a little tacky and then it shows up white. So we're going to melt this hairline using the Ashimary hair elastic band. And next, I'm just going to let that sit for a second. I think I let it sit for maybe 5 to 10 minutes while I sat on my phone. And then we're going to go ahead and go in and style this hair. I had to figure out what sort of part I wanted. And with curly hair, for some reason, middle parts don't do it for me. I like a off-center part, like just a little bit to the left or right. It just looks better on me. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull this hair back so we can go ahead and work on this hairline and get these baby hairs going. So I got a new baby hair method. I like a little triplet in the front. So what I'm gonna do is pull out some baby hairs and pluck those. Now the hairline is already pre-plucked, but it's a little bit thicker than I would like. So I plucked it a little bit more along the hairline, and then I take my Bold Hold gel and I actually use it as a gel because I feel like it does a great job of laying down baby hairs. So I use that to lay down my baby hairs. Plus it's easy and I can use it like toothpaste on my baby hair brush and it's super duper easy. So I do that on both sides of the hairline. Once I do the top side, I like to do a little baby hair in the middle because it adds to like a more realistic looking hairline. 4 baby hairs is just not working for me anymore. I want more. Okay, I deserve more baby hairs. So I did that on both sides, and of course I did my ear tab. My ear tabs show up how they show up, girl. I don't know how to do ear tabs the way I want to in my head, so the way they look is the way they look. They look all right. I make sure I pluck out every single baby hair because when they're too thick, it just doesn't look like a realistic hairline. So once that is complete, I'm gonna go ahead and take out those clips because we need to work on the back of this head. So we're gonna pull this hair all the way up in a top knot bun. This is like my favorite thing to do with 360 lace frontal wigs because it's something about being able to pull your wig up that feels like, you know, it feels like a little treat. Now, I've never tried actually doing this on the wig. I've tried a wig like this before, but I've never done it before. And when I tell you these bands, I was a little bit nervous that I was gonna pop them. Baby, they are solid, they are strong. Don't pull them too tight, but they do a great job. So you just pull them in and you can see how it adjusts to the bottom of your head. And what I chose to do is just pull out a couple of my baby hairs in the back, and look, girl, it looks like it's growing out of my scalp. Girl, what wig? Where? Look at that. So I can go ahead and pull this wig up off my neck and not even worried about it. Now I'm going to go ahead and drop this hair down because next we need to get into finally styling this hair. Now, one thing I noticed about this hair is that it is super duper soft, but those ends are dry. I did get a lot of shedding, and once I get a good amount of shedding, that means I need to trim this hair because we need to release the knots at the end of this hair. So of course I pull my hair around like a little mink and I cut off the ends, but I also like to do layering at the top and the sides just to add more volume to the hair because I like my wigs to look more rounded and not really just straight down because it just makes your face look longer. I like my face to look lifted. youthful. So this is how I like to cut the top. I just section it off into this section. I think that's like the crown section at the top of the head. And I just part it into 3 sections. I trim it, part it, push one part back, cut it. I never know how to explain how I do this, but I just part it in 3 sections and trim and cut as I pull the hair in front of my face. And then once I section that part away, I'm gonna go ahead and do the sides. Now the sides, I do the same method. I just pull the hair forward and I cut it, but I actually cut at like a sliding angle, and I only part it twice because first of all, girl, I'm lazy. And secondly, I feel like that's good enough. Now I did notice like towards the back, it was a little bit long, so I wanted more of a gradient. So I just kind of trim that part off at the side. I did the same thing on the opposite side, just obviously to make it even. I mean, I could have a lopsided curly wig, but we're not doing that today. I'm not in the mood for that. But as you can see, the movement on this hair is gorgeous. The hair gets to move around a little bit more once you trim it and you fluff it out. You get more volume and it makes the hair look thicker than what it does look like initially. Like, look how pretty that is. Girl, at this point, you could be done if you wanted to walk out the door just with a big fluffy hairstyle. But I wanted to go in with more of a defined curl. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Mousse Def foam. Now, this Mousse Def foam is super duper thick. So I like to mix it with some water as well as some Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse, because that mousse is real watery now. So it's like using water twice. So I like to mix it with that to kind of get this, the mousse less thick and juicy, because it can kind of make your hair a little bit crunchy and have a little bit more residue on it. But I love this mousse. It is amazing, and a little bit goes a long way. So I work through my hair. I put the mousse on and then I brush it through with the Evolve 572 brush just to clump the curls together. Remember, do not separate your curls until after the hair is completely dry. So I added mousse all over the hair, and once it all was complete and all of the mousse was added, I like to go in with my diffuser, any diffuser that you have, but I have the Dyson diffuser, and I just go through my hair and diffuse it until all of the curls are dry. Now that takes a minute. I also air dried my hair because, girl, I had to eat. So once the hair was air dried, once it was air dried and completely done, I wanted to just lay down this front part because it was a little hyped up for me. I don't like hype hair like that. So I just decided to brush back that hairline just to give it a little bit more sheen and to make it look like it's growing out of my scalp a little bit more. I don't know why it looks like that to me, but it just does when I flatten it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and release some of these curls. So I don't exactly comb through them to break down my curls. I slide my hands down the curls just to break down the product, and then I fluff it out. And as you can see, the curls are absolutely beautiful. I do not hand separate my curls because they're gonna do that on their own once I manipulate them and move through my hair. But look how this hairline looks. Look how realistic it looks, and look how it looks from the back. If you are interested in this wig, I'll leave a link for it down below. I also will leave a coupon code, because who leaves the girls without a coupon code? Not me. So go ahead and check it out. I'll leave a link for it down below. Now let's get into the face. Finally, we can go ahead and get started with the face. Friend, girl, it has been a journey today. What have I been doing? It is 8:56. So the makeup we're gonna do is basically, girl, we ain't going nowhere makeup. As y'all know, I went to the cosmetics company store. I got my little, I went to the cosmetics company store and I actually found new makeup. Oh God. I've used the makeup before, not try out, but this is makeup that we get to try out on the first time on a Get Ready With Me, because I don't think I've tried it yet. Either way, girl, let's go ahead and clip back some hair, get this hair out of the way. I'm gonna do like some little, wish I had some little clippies, but I guess I can do that. Girl, that kind of look a fool. Anyways, let's start with the base. Where is my spray? I'm always missing something. Y'all know my base. On my base, I like to use the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh. This is the only primer that I use because every other primer gives me chill bumps. It's a mess. Oh, feels so freaking good. We're gonna start with the base, and it's not gonna be foundation. I just have not been a foundation girl in the past, what, few years. They look like a lot on my skin, so I've been using concealers as foundations, and it's been working amazingly. So I bought this new concealer. Now this concealer I got from Sephora. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Corrector. Girl, I don't know, but this is from Pat McGrath. And baby, this container is glass. I said, oh. Oh. We're not doing eyeshadow today. At some point, I'm gonna do eyeshadow. But I don't wear eyeshadow, so why would I put on eyeshadow? Y'all let me know if y'all wear eyeshadow. Girl, I just put one sweeping color under my eyes, over my eyes, and that's it. But I picked this color out blindly, and it just so happened to be right. Skin Fetish Sublime. Is that the color, Sublime? Or is it MD24? Oh, girl, I can't see stuff up close. Girl, my eyes just cross. Or maybe you're not supposed to see. Girl, why does my ADD do that? I'm gonna put some on my nose as well, and then I'm just gonna drag it to the other parts of the face so we don't have too much makeup going on. So while I blend this out, let's chat, let's talk. How are y'all doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing fantastico. You know, I've been working, girl. When I talk about my time management, I actually signed up for a therapist. She ain't called me back though, so I went on therapy for Black girls to find a therapist, but I need to find a psychiatrist because I really need to get diagnosed, because I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't know if I'm getting older, and does ADHD get worse when it's untreated? I don't know, but I really do feel like I got ADHD, and I really feel like I need to get that checked out. I've been unproductive lately. Well, I've been productive, but it's been really difficult for me to do things on time. Like, I'm always doing everything late. My procrastination has gotten out of control. Like, I cannot control it. So I would like to go to a therapist that deals with, like, mindfulness. I also would like to get diagnosed for whatever's going on in my brain, because I be feeling like my brain broken. I don't know how to describe it. But I found a therapist that is what I'm looking for. I'm just waiting for a response so we can move forward, girl. I am too old for this. But how y'all doing? Hopefully you're doing great. I didn't mean to dump that on y'all. I'm so sorry. Trauma dumping. Ooh. But yes, that is blended out. It looks good. A little skin update, because y'all know I've been dealing with the dermatitis. I fell asleep in my makeup on date night, I think last week. Wreaked havoc on my skin. Skin was peeling, so I had to use the steroid for like 2 days. And then I stopped. And my skin has been doing fine. I just try and keep the steroid uses at a minimum if I sleep in my makeup. And I rarely, if ever, sleep in my makeup. So, and I kind of burn my neck. I don't know what happened with that. Girl, I don't know what's going on. But my skin is doing great. Like, obviously, the skin is skinny. You know, I am over getting frustrated with the dermatitis. It's just a part of my life now. It is what it is. And I've had dermatitis my whole life, technically. It just doesn't show up all the time. It was in my scalp like a couple years ago, and then it finally went away like after a year. And now it's on my face, and it just is what it is. I'm a bald-headed scallywag. I'm a bald-headed scallywag. Just a little scaly on certain parts. That's all right. Okay, so for the concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and use, what concealer do I want to use? I think I'm gonna use this one. So this is the Bobbi Brown Instant Full Cover Concealer in the color Golden. Ding, ding, ding. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add that. Is this the right color? Is that bright? Okay. I feel like that's kind of bright. This stuff is thick though. Like, she's thick. Like, really, like, when I try and brush it on, the brush like kind of tugs at my skin. But yeah, I want to know, like, how y'all doing. I asked y'all how many times. What else has been going on outside of that? Today's the first day of spring, I think. So I'm excited about that. I love spring. Is it today or is it tomorrow? I don't know, but it's spring weekend. And I'm so excited. I know the winter girlies, y'all are upset, but y'all had a good run, okay? Because it is springtime now. Step aside, sis. And I'm ready for patio weather, drinks outside. I feel like you can do more fun stuff drinking, you know? So let's get into Love Is Blind, the reunion. Y'all liked the Love Is Blind chat last time. Love is Blind is over now. It's been over for about, I think, like a week or two. And I don't think I talked about the reunion. I didn't. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. Look at how that looks though. Purr. I'll blend it out. Love is Blind, the reunion was not even cute. I don't even know if I talked about it before. The reunion was useless. Who were those couples? I mean, there were some couples that I knew, but I haven't watched all the seasons of Love is Blind. So when they were having the couples show up and do updates, girl, we can see updates on Instagram. But don't nobody want to hear about these couples now. It's over, girl. Real cute couples, still married, had babies, blah, 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 blah. What's going on with, what was the girl, Megan Fox? The Megan Fox lookalike. What was happening to her with Jimmy? Her and Jimmy. Like, we didn't even get to talk about what was going on with them. They barely talked to them. They was too busy talking to these other couples. I was so irritated. And Clay and AD, before we finish talking about Clay and AD. Okay, so I got this Tom Ford bronzer from this cosmetic company store. Oh my godula. Look. It is like the way that it blends on the skin. Let me show you. Let me show you, girl. I use a sponge just because I'm being lazy, but it looks like it'll look good without. But it's supposed to be a contour or a bronzer, but it's like such a pretty color, and it's like, but this is like the best color. It's not orange. It's like a little bit too deep, but it's perfect for my skin tone. I do think I need like a brush or something, but I feel like I would buy this full price. I should have bought two. Definitely should have bought two. So Clay and AD, I feel like they may date or something. I don't know. It seemed like they may get back together or something, because I feel like the only reason why AD isn't with Clay is because he embarrassed her. If he never embarrassed her, if he told her before that he didn't want to get married before they walked down, I think they still would have been dating. But it's hard for anybody to get over the embarrassment of somebody like dropping you at the altar, even if you knew it could happen. Like, it's just, you know, I think she was embarrassed. But I listened to an interview of AD's and Clay's. I listened to Clay's today with Angela Yee on Way Up with Angela Yee with Candace on there. And I didn't really do you see how subtle this is? Like, it is so subtle. Hold on, let me keep blending real quick. Let me blend, and I need to come back to talking. Anyways, yeah, I was watching the interviews, and all the interviews that they do, I just feel like you can't really take Love is Blind seriously. But one thing that I did see was that Clay had said that he violated, if you watch Love is Blind, just a little backstory. On the show, basically, you're finding out whether or not you want to marry somebody, but not based off their looks. And then you choose the person not based off their looks. Then you finally meet them, blah, 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 blah. But in the story, Clay, the guy, is a black couple, told his mom for the first time on this show, his dad would cheat on his mom and bring his son with him, Clay, with him. So his mother found that out on the show. Obviously, she was upset. She let his daddy have it. They're not married anymore. She just was upset because why would you do that to my son? He said on the Angela Yee Way Up show, he broke bro code by telling his mama that. I said, oh girl, AD, you dodged a bullet. You dodged a bullet, because like I said in the last video, I don't think that he should be describing his dad in a positive manner. It seems like he still admires his dad. You can admire your dad without admiring his actions. And it just seemed like he'll care about his mama's feelings. I don't know. Even telling her about it on TV, I feel like maybe she didn't want the whole world to know that, because that is embarrassing to not know, I feel like. Okay, so for the under the eyes, I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched. Oh, it was Vitamin Enriched pressed powder. I'm going to use this under the eyes. I wish I had one of those little triangle sponges, but I'm out of it. So I'm just going to use this sponge and rub it into it. That's what I've been doing lately, but I need to get a brush. Yeah, girl, I've been really keeping up with the mess. Girl, I've been on TikTok way more than I need to. I mean, I've seen a lot of Love is Blind stuff, on TikTok, and I just need to get off of TikTok, girl. I don't know. I be on TikTok more than I'm on YouTube, and usually I'm a YouTube girly because TikTok is not a real place. Like, it just feels like a place of outrage and fear. So I try and stay off of TikTok, or I'll be on TikTok just to watch puppies and like little funny dry humor, and girl, I end up being scared to death, thinking I need to throw away every single water bottle in my cabinet, and I need to wash every wig, take down my Ring camera, and girl, it will send you into a tizzy. Put a little powder under here. Girl, this face is caked. You hear me? I know that's right. Oh, and tomorrow I got a teeth cleaning. Girl, I'm just telling y'all what I got going on. I got teeth cleaning tomorrow, so we'll be doing that. Cleaning our teeth. The bronzer I'm gonna use is the same bronzer. I still haven't found a better bronzer than the one I have, and that is the Bobbi Brown bronzer. Bobbi Brown is that girl. She always gonna be that girl. Anyways, girl, she's always gonna be that girl. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm just gonna adding this bronzer over top of the Tom Ford. I mean, come on. It is so pretty. But I feel like the Tom Ford would look better like with no makeup. Just like in a little bit, like no base. Because I use a bronzer as a base. And I feel like it would look better with no base. Yeah, I'm about to be a makeup girly. Y'all gonna be sick of me. I'm about to start doing makeup. If you go on my Instagram, my TikTok, well, my Instagram, you'll see that I'm doing more makeup. Because at first I've always seen like, I'm not a makeup girl. I'm not a makeup girl. It's only because I'm not confident in my makeup skills. You know, I just feel like I can do my face, but I don't feel like I know much about makeup. I just like doing it. I like doing bases though. I like my foundations. I love good concealers, good bronzers, but I'm not an eyeshadow girl. So I'm just like a base girl. And I hope you feel like, I just need to quit talking down on myself, because the only reason why I say I'm not a makeup girl is because I feel like I can't do it, you know? So look how pretty that is. I'm just gonna blend it out. Plus, girl, I never wash my brushes. So what type of makeup girl don't wash her brushes? Like, how gross are you? I just buy new brushes and that's it. I've always been like that. I hate washing brushes. My ADD won't let me do it. I feel like that's pretty though, right? Look at the skin. Look at the material. Shout out to AD Grwm. What else has been going on? Oh, we're still looking for apartments. And girl, it's hard to find, like, we've been looking around for townhomes. How do people find townhomes to live in? Because we're apartment people. But how do you find a townhome? Because the people don't be calling people back. I be like, how do y'all find these townhomes? And if we do find a townhome, the people are living in the townhome to do a tour in. Like, I do not want to look in somebody's house while they there. Like, I'm not into it, so I don't know. Oh, I gotta hit that realtor back. But it's been really, really difficult to find places to live. Like, it's really difficult. Like I said last time, rent is high. And I don't know what to do. Girl, this is the Bobbi Brown blush. This is the coral blush. And I love this blush because it's like a highlighter slash blush. So it like, you can glow. So I'm going to take my sponge and squeeze it and rub it around in all the colors. Right? And just put it on my cheeks. I just love the color. But it's like pretty pink, glowy, and I'm gonna go over the nose. But I'm gonna go find more makeup, girl. I'm all over the place. I'm trying to think, what did I want to talk to y'all about? I knew it was something. How'd y'all like the Love is Blind reunion? There was really nothing to talk about. I feel like everybody was boring. People said it was the best reunion, but I was like, girl, I don't even remember anything. The questions that I wanted to know, did nobody ask. Like, I just was not. I have this new eyebrow pencil from Tom Ford. Not Tom Ford, girl. I just wanted to say Tom Ford, didn't I? This is the Estee Lauder Brow Perfect 3D brow pencil, and I have it in the color dark brunette. And this is like a multi-layered pencil, girl. It comes with a fill powder, a gel, like it comes with everything. Isn't that crazy? So I'm gonna start with the fill powder just so I can get my eyebrows like prepped up. I like to use a fill powder first so my eyebrows aren't oily. So you could just, and then I can go in with the pencil. I think you're supposed to use the fill powder second, but I'm gonna use it first. And I'm gonna go in with the pencil and I'm just going to outline it and do hair-like strokes. Yeah, but I was looking at the feedback on my last Get Ready With Me, and a lot of people said that they were renting. I actually had a conversation with my sister about renting or buying. And she was saying like buying it is a lot. Like she owns her home. Like I said, she said it is a lot. But she's happy that she bought her home. But she bought her own home at the right time. Right now, it just seems like a weird time to buy. Like, I don't know. But the feedback that I got was mixed. Most people said like, girl, rent. A lot of people were saying like renting is cute. I think for right now, I'm a renter. It's not like we're not open to it, but it's just, I feel like people can rush into home ownership, and I've learned as I've gotten older, I'm not rushing to do more adult things. I've wanted to be an adult since I was a child. I'm done, girl. I'm done rushing myself. And now I just want to relax and just like enjoy being a young millennial. With no kids, girl. Girl, TikTok don't make home ownership look fun though. It don't. My eyebrows are always uneven, like always. But I'm gonna take this brow gel and I'm just gonna brush the hairs. The gel's getting brown, honey. Oh, why am I doing it like this? I'm not right-handed. Have y'all heard about that clock app ban? What do y'all think about that? About the clock app being banned? I don't know if this is like a controversial thought. I don't think it should be banned because it's a little bit scary that an app can be banned. But I think my personal thought about this ban is I'm a creator on the clock app, and I feel like there's a lot of improvement. The owner or the CEO is asking people to write their senators and stuff like that about the app. But that app has so many issues. Like people lose their pages all the time. A lot of people that look like us don't have the same privileges. Like there's a lot that goes on that app that I feel like before you ask for me to campaign for you, I'm gonna need you to do something for me. I'm gonna need y'all to make that app more equitable and less exploitive, please, before I ever run around and talk to my senator. Like y'all need to make sure y'all do something for us. It's easier to monetize yourself on that app, but I find as someone that's been a creator for a long time that there are other apps that are more dependable. They're all not great. Please, the clock app is not held to the same standard as any other app. And I be feeling like right now you're asking for help, but when people ask you for help, when they're like, why did my page get banned? Y'all don't say nothing. It's like, y'all need to do something about that. So plus I haven't really built an audience on there because it's really difficult. I know people say it's easy, but I feel like on that app, in order to blow up, I think you do have to be really good at what you do. But I think also it feels like you gotta tell all your business or something to be like promoted on the app. And I'm not that type of person. You ain't gonna be all in my business. I'm not gonna tell you everything that's going on in my life. I'm not gonna be sensational. I'm not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the app, I don't know, I can't really figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I can't really figure it out. I mean, I don't know if y'all feel like that. I'm not saying it should be banned, but I think they just got a lot of nerve asking for help. That's all. Because people been asking y'all for help for a long time. People been complaining for a long time about the app. Anyways, but I know the clock app wasn't built technically for my generation, so I'm not like the target audience, so I don't think they even really be talking to me. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Shaper Lip Liner, but I don't want them to ban the app. It burns, girl. It's a burning lip liner. It feels like I'm lining my lips with hot Cheetos, so it's pretty. Yeah, line it. Oh yeah, girl, and I'm getting back to working out. Ugh. Let me tell you, I haven't been working out the way I used to. And oh my God, the body pains. What is going on, honey? I'm gonna go ahead and use the Too Faced Lip Injection Cream Liquid Lipstick. I'm just gonna use like a tad bit. Oh, is that hair in there? Girl, that's how you know you trifling. Okay, let me put. It's like way too red though. But I like the flush color. Baby, my whole lips are going to be Dragon Balls. And lastly, I'm just gonna go in with the Rouge à Lèvres lip color in the color beige, and just go in the center of the lips if I can, just to lighten it up a little bit. Oh, I'm just gonna hit it with a little lip gloss. You already know what lip gloss I'm gonna use because I'm not gonna stop using it. I love this lip gloss, but I don't put the lip gloss right on my lips anymore. I don't know what, I saw the old lip gloss and how it looked and I wanted to vomit. So gotta add the lip gloss to the lips. I don't know if I like that color. Not with this shirt. I don't. But I'm not what? I'm not changing it. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face down and get all of this melted together. Girl, I will not let go of this box because I love my Tiffany & Co. box. I love it. But while I'm putting on these earrings, I wanted to talk about, like, one thing that I learned from Love is Blind and watching Love is Blind and watching the discourse is that I feel like after watching the dating shows and watching AD after the show, how much a lot of people delight in calling women stupid or not so smart because they chose the wrong man. Like, I really was, I don't know, I don't have a finished, fleshed out thought about this, but I'm like curious to be like, why are we so fast to call women stupid for like not dating the right man? As if everybody dates the right man for their whole life. Like, you just date around and sometimes it's not the right guy and then you move on. I think a lot of people have had bad experiences in relationships, especially women have had bad experiences in relationships because duh. You know, men be many. A lot of people scream like, don't do it, don't do it. And they expect you not to experience life. And I think a lot of times we're calling our past selves stupid. Like, we want to call our past selves dumb, but I don't know if that's a constructive way to have conversations about relationships. Like, I don't know. Like, I really had to sit down and have a conversation with myself when I was watching the show. And I was saying that Clay had all these red flags. I think how we raise women to be in relationships, you raise them to look at a red flag and think, oh, I can change that. So we've all been raised that way in some way or shape or form. So by society. So I don't know. I feel like after watching the show and watching all the stuff that all the people go through on the show just for like choosing not to be with someone or choosing to be with someone, how much people jump down people's throats, it's like crazy to me. Oh, it's pretty. You know what? I like the makeup, but I don't love it. And I don't know why. Like, I feel like it's fine, but I'm not in love with it. What is it? I think it's the lip color. Something about the lip color is not giving for me. And I think it's the pinkish hue. Like, I want it to be a little bit less pink, but I'm not changing my lips, so it is what a TI is. Oh, I need to put my hair up in a bun to show out what it looks like. We're gonna do some up styles because, girl, you should be able to see the back of the bike of the head. Like, ooh, ooh. Okay, y'all, so I know I said I was gonna try a few styles. I'm lying, girl, I'm only gonna do one bun, but I wanted to show y'all what this wig looked like when it was completely done with the makeup and stuff and how it looks to pull the hair up in a full bun. Now, I was like, does this actually work? This little drawstring in the back, does it really work, girl? And I cannot really see the back of my head. So I was like, let me see what it really looks like. And baby, when I tell you it is magic, usually 360 lace frontal wigs, you have to like glue it down the back. But this one, look at the back. Look at the back. Wait, I'm gonna show y'all in a second. Look how realistic it is. I love this for the springtime. Y'all tell me what you think. Have you ever tried these wigs before? Let me know. Y'all tell me what you think down below. What do you think about the hair? What do you think about the conversation? What do you think about the face, the makeup, the skin? The skin, girl. Poreless. Like, and it looks like that in person. Wait, what are we talking about? Shout out to the hair. I want to say thank you again to Ashimary Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, because obviously they came through with the 360, okay? Is it a 360? Yeah, with the 360 lace frontal. Yeah, and tell me what you think about this hair as well, and this face, girl, this beat. And what was your favorite makeup product? I would say mine is the Tom Ford. I love that bronzer. Like, I love it. It's been hard for me to find a good bronzer, and I feel like that's my favorite. So, ooh, look at me trying to get cleavage. Hey? Anyways, I love you. Bye.